Jack's written to you, so now you've got to write back to him.
Oh, do I have to?
We still don't know when he's getting out.
Yeah, well, it could be months before we find out.
If you stop writing now, he might as well not have bothered in the first place.
You need to wish we hadn't now.
It's too late for that. We've got to see this through to the end. I'll see you tonight, Ash.
See ya.
Yeah. See ya. You haven't eaten your breakfast?
Told you I'm not hungry.
You didn't eat anything last night either.
Go to work, Ashley.
I'm waiting for you. Come on. You're not even dressed.
I'm not going anywhere.
Well, I'm not leaving you on your own.
I told you, I'm not going anywhere, and that includes the mallets, if that's what you're thinking.
Well, as a matter of fact, I want you to go over there. We can both go on our way to the shop.
Why?
Why do you think? To apologise. They could have had you arrested.
I'm not apologising to them.
That was a really nasty thing you did.
Yeah, well, I'm a nasty piece of work, me.
Don't talk like that, Zoe.
Well, they were my baby's things. I can burn them if I want.
For everyone to see at Middlet Street. Gary and Judy were terrified.
Just didn't look on Gary's face.
Will you listen to yourself, Zoe?
Well, why should they be happy? Why?
It's not their fault what's happened.
I hate them.
Right. That's enough. Come on, get dressed now.
I told you I'm not going anywhere.
Yes, you are. You're going to see a doctor.
No way.
You're not well, you need help.
I don't, and I'm not going anywhere near any doctors, and you can't make me.
We'd like a word, please, Vera.
Yes, it's about your Jack.
He might think he's having a laugh, but as far as we're concerned, it's harassment.
And we're not standing for it, are we?
No, we're not.
No, look, you don't understand. He's not responsible for his actions.
Look, don't go making excuses for him, Vera. I mean, if he as much as breathes too close to me, I shall be straight through that door.
And I shall be straight after her.
Look, I'm sorry for what's happened, but it's not Jack's fault. Well, not our Jack's fault.
Are you suggesting that we were leading him on?
No, don't you see? He's regressing to a previous life. Oh, I'm a gentlewoman. This could happen. I'd better go make another appointment.
No, I'm just saying I've got a business to run, that's all. Yeah, I know that. Yeah. Right, well, I'll see you this afternoon then. Right, yeah, bye.
Liz.
You know, just because I can't make it this afternoon, she has to put me on a massive guilt trip.
Well, she's just worried, isn't she? I mean, well, it'd be different if Andy were here and all, wouldn't it?
Yeah, but I mean, I don't even like being there when she's there anyway. All she does is give me funny looks and make snide comments.
Is that what she does?
Well, she thinks I've got something to hide, doesn't she? Well, she said as much.
And have you?
Well, not you as well, Fee.
Yeah, well, you have been acting a little bit strange since the accident.
Strange? Me dad's in a coma. He might not come round. Of course I'm going to act a little bit strange.
No, I know you, Steve. I know when you're holding something back.
Oh, you know me now, do you?
Steve.
Look, Fiona, I've told you what's happened. I've told me mum what's happened as well. So why do you both find it so hard to believe I'm telling the truth?
Steve, hang on a minute. You're right. I'm sorry.
No, look, Fee, I can handle me mum thinking I'm a liar, but you as well.
Steve, wait!
No, look. I'm beginning to wonder where I've made a mistake moving back in again.
She's on holiday, won't be back till tomorrow.
So, let me get this straight. Instead of putting him in a mild trance to help him stop the fags, she put him in a deep trance.
Well, she said he were extra susceptible.
Right. And it was while he was in the deep trance that he started talking like other Jack.
Yeah, Lusty Jack Johnson.
Yeah, lusty, as in can't keep his hands to himself.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. It was Lusty Jack Johnson in a previous life.
When, exactly?
Well, we're not sure, but from where he's been talking, it's round about time of Long John Silver.
I don't think he existed in real life, did he?
So, does normal Jack become lusty Jack at certain times of the day or night?
1 minute is lusty, and next minute is not. Oh, I don't know where I am with him.
So you just don't know what triggers it off?
Well, once you start delving into paranoia...
I think you mean subconscious, Vera.
Look, he's normal, Jack, this morning. In fact... Hang on a minute. Jack? Can you come through here a minute? What?
What?
No.
What?
I think you owe these girls an apology.
Why? What are you on about?
Tell him, Natalie.
He knows exactly why.
Will somebody tell me what I'm supposed to have done?
Grabbing hold of my backside.
But you've got to be joking. I wouldn't touch your bum. Not with...
Hey, cheeky.
No, Betty, what I meant was... I wouldn't dream of taking such a liberty.
Well, you did. And not just with Betty's either.
No. When?
In the bar yesterday.
No, surely not. I wouldn't. Now, come on, girls. You're having me on, aren't you?
I wish we were.
Well, I can only say that I'm sorry.
Hey, Jack. Look, don't fret yourself, love. Listen, you'll go through into the sitting room. See? He don't remember a thing.
And this morning she's other way, quiet as a mouse.
Well, I'm glad to hear it.
Won't eat, won't get dressed, won't go out. Then when I mention doctor, she blows up at me.
Well, after yesterday's performance, she'd be better going to see an exorcist.
Grief does strange things to people, Maud.
I know that. But as for setting fire to a pram full of baby clothes, well, it's like something out of a horror film.
She's lashing out. She just can't seem to come to terms with what's happened.
Either that, or she's making a damn good excuse for herself for getting away with murder.
That's a terrible thing to say.
Well, I've said it now.
I wish you hadn't.
Oh, shut up, then.
She's ill. She needs help.
I know she does. Look, why don't you ask Martin's advice?
I already have.
This young Zoe you're talking about?
I tried to see someone like you suggested, but she won't have it.
Well, from what Kev says, she's past the counselling stage.
Well, that's putting it mildly.
So what do we do?
Look, I'm no psyche nurse or anything like, but... Well, she's not well, is she?
I'm sure she isn't.
No, I don't just mean depressed. I mean, well, she's a danger to herself. Never mind other people.
That's the mallets.
Well, and if she won't take any help...
She won't hear of it.
Well, you can always force her to get helped.
How?
You could have her sectioned.
Section?
Oh, not you exactly. No, a GP or a social worker. You need the 2 signatures, you know.
Section? You mean have her locked up?
Well, they take her to the hospital, they'll check her over for a few days and see if they can find out what's going on.
And she wouldn't be allowed to leave?
Well, not while she's under section, no. Look, Ashley, it's not some decision that people take lightly, but let's face it, if you're at a point where you just can't cope...
I'll try talking to her when I go over later. She might come round.
Look, all I'm saying is you don't have to let things stay as they are, do you? There's always something you can do. See you later.
Call for the constable. Some thief has made off with Bessie and Jessie.
Bessie and Jessie?
The mares. I left them tethered in the yard and now they've gone.
Look, Jack, the only animals you've got in that backyard are your pigeons.
I will wager it's the baker's boy. If it is, I'll have him hung.
No, hang on a minute. You haven't got a horse, Jack.
No horse.
No. Well, you've got part share in a racehorse, but, well, that's not the same thing.
Oh, then am I supposed to carry the barrels on my shoulders? 'Tis 10 miles to the brewery.
We get 'em delivered.
I am an innkeeper, not some scurvy knave woman. How can I live without a horse?
And what can I get you, Des?
Well, I can't stop long. I just wondered what you fancied doing tonight.
Oh, I don't know. I might just have a night in, actually.
Well, how about trying that new Italian restaurant in Lorimer Street? It's meant to be dead good.
Yeah, can we talk about this later, Des?
If you like. But if you do fancy it, we'll have to book because it gets dead busy.
I don't know what I fancy, and I'll talk about this later with you, OK?
Here, Betty, Natalie, watch yourselves. It's gone in reverse again.
Well, you better keep away from me, so I'll clatter him across the head with this.
What is this? No crowns, no groats?
But we've got notes now. What do you want money for?
If we've no horse, then I must buy one. 20 guineas will buy me a sturdy beast.
20 guineas? Here, where you going?
If I need a horse, then I go to a horse trader. And I'll thank ye not to question me, mistress.
I can't let him go wandering off on his own.
Look, he'll come to no harm, love.
How do you know? Oh, what could happen to him?
Well, he'll have a little walk round and then he'll come to his senses.
Where does he think he's going to get a horse from?
are you playing at?
What do you mean?
I told you to play it cool in front of Samantha and then you come bowling in and invite me out for dinner.
Well, I don't see what the big deal is.
Oh, don't be so stupid, Des. She's your ex-fiancée.
So what am I supposed to do, ask her permission?
No, but you could show a bit of consideration.
Why?
Because it's upsetting for her. You should have seen her face when you left.
If she can't handle seeing us together, that is her problem.
Oh, now I get it. You did it deliberately, didn't you?
No.
Yes, you did. You just want to rub a nose in it. You went out of your way to come into the Rovers to see me, and then you didn't even buy a drink.
Oh, don't be ridiculous.
You just want to go out with me to get at her. I was right.
Either you've got a very low opinion of yourself, or you've got a very low opinion of me.
Yeah, well, I've got a very low opinion of everybody.
Do you really think I'm so stuck on Sam that I'd use you to get back at her?
Maybe.
You must think I'm as weird as she is.
Well, what am I supposed to think?
Natalie, I want to go out with you because I like you. I thought you liked me.
I do.
Well, we're free agents. We're doing nothing wrong.
I know.
And OK, maybe it is a bit tricky with Sam being around. But I hate having to sneak around like we're having an affair.
Yeah, you're right. We shouldn't.
And why let Sam, of all people, make us feel guilty? We're doing nothing wrong.
OK, you're right.
So are we going to this Italian tonight, then?
Yeah. Why not?
Great. Zoe! Zoe!
Come in. I don't know how she's going to take this.
Let's find out, shall we?
Zoe, this is Dr. Lambeau. She's come to talk to you.
Hello, Zoe.
What did I tell you?
Come on, sit down, please.
I've come to try and help you.
I don't need any help.
Ashley thinks you do. He's been very worried about you.
Well, he needn't be.
No? Unusual haircut you've got there. Get it done in that salon next door, did you?
Yeah, good innit?
Do you think it looks nice?
I don't care what it looks like.
A pretty girl like you doesn't care what she looks like. I find that hard to believe.
Can you go now, please?
Unless you want to make yourself unattractive. But why would you want to do that?
You tell me.
Maybe you're trying to punish yourself for something.
What have you been telling her?
She needs to know what's been going on.
You've suffered a terrible tragedy, Zoe. It's affected you very badly. So badly that you need help coming to terms with it.
What do you mean, help?
I think you need a few days in hospital.
I'm not going in a loony bin.
Zoe, I've already had a word with Jim Villas at Social Services.
And what's it got to do with him?
Well, he's your social worker. Or he was. We both feel, and Ashley feels, that you need help.
Well, I don't care what any of you think.
Zoe, I can call an ambulance now and we can go down to the hospital together. Otherwise, if you really won't let us help you, we can make you come with us.
Nurse? Nurse? Something wrong.
Steve, what's going on?
It's my dad. There's something wrong with him.
It's all right, we'll sort it.
Mum, he can't breathe.
No, you just stay here a minute. It's the tube in his throat, that's all. Don't worry.
Sure.
Yeah, it happened yesterday as well.
I thought he was...
I know. It freaked me out first time I saw it. Don't worry, he'll be fine in a minute.
I'm ready.
Shall we make a move then?
I'll get my coat.
I don't want him to come with us.
Zoe.
I mean it. I won't go if he has to come.
Perhaps it's better if we go down on our own. You want to get back to work, won't you?
Well, I can come and visit you later. when he gets settled.
I don't want you to come anywhere near. In fact, I never want to see you again. Come on then.
Tarlo. Here, where have you been all afternoon? I've been worried sick about you.
Well, it's 10 mile or more I've walked today and built up a mighty thirst.
You find a horse?
I've seen many a horse this day, but none so sturdy as Bessie and Jessie.
Listen, come through into it back. Your tea's nearly ready. Have you any favourite?
Lark's tongues and aspic.
No, chicken and chips.
I feel like I've let her down.
Oh, come off it, man. You've probably saved her life.
You don't understand. All her life she's been shunted from one institution to another. This is the first proper home she's ever had. I was the first real person she's ever trusted. Or I was.
You did the right thing, Ash. She'll see that soon.
No. Well, I best get over at road, cash up. Poor Maud's been on her own all afternoon.
All right, see you later.
Yeah.
What's up with him?
They've taken Zoe to hospital.
Hospital?
A psyche ward, to be precise. Ash came home at dinner time and found she'd cut her hair off.
Oh, no. Oh, poor Zoe.
She needed help, Lee.
Yeah, I know, but a loony bin.
So, are we gonna write this letter tonight, then?
Italian, eh? Very romantic.
Not necessarily.
Oh, sorry, yeah, I forgot you and Des are just good friends.
Look, Sam...
How many times is it you've been out with him this week?
Who's counting?
Twice, from what I know.
Can I just be straight with you?
That'll be a first.
Look, you're not making this very easy for me.
And why should I? The way you've behaved.
And what's that supposed to mean?
We're meant to be friends. We should be able to talk to each other.
Yes, and I'm trying to talk to you now.
Do you think I'm that stupid that I couldn't tell what's been going on?
The only reason I didn't tell you, Samantha, is because there's nothing to tell.
But you are seeing each other, right? You are an item.
Who knows? It's early days, but I like to think it won't affect things between you and me.
Don't you think that's a tiny bit naive?
No, I don't. You and Des finished ages ago.
Weeks ago. He's my ex-fiancé and we broke up 6 weeks ago.
Yeah, well, I didn't do it deliberately.
You must have known how I'd feel. Otherwise you wouldn't have tried to hide it, would you?
I told you there's nothing to hide. And anyway, this is ridiculous. I'm going.
Have a lovely evening.
Thank you. I shan't be back late.
Do what you want. None of my business.
It's a bit short, isn't it?
Don't know what else to say.
Just tell him more stuff about you, your job and what music you like.
Yeah, but the more I tell him, the more I feel like I'm leading him on.
You are. Just not in the way he thinks. Actually, I've just had an idea. There you go. Stick that in with the letter.
You must be joking.
Why not? That way we'll get him really interested.
Yeah, and that's what I'm worried about.
That's what we want.
Nick, just think about it. You want me to send a photo of myself to a murderer?
Oh, it's only a photo. What difference does it make?
No, forget it. In fact, you can forget the whole thing. I've had enough of this.
Here, never mind sitting there in front of the telly. Get out there in bar.
'Tis magical. 'Tis a box of moving pictures.
It's a television.
What trickery is this? Come out, I say. Come out.
Well, there's nobody in there, Jack. It runs by electricity.
Electricity?
Oh, never mind. Stay where you are. Me and Betsy will have to manage on his own.
No change, I take it, with your father?
No.
Getting yourself in a state won't help him, you know that.
Look, Maud, I'd better be off.
I mean it. I know you feel bad about what happened to him. Who wouldn't? But you mustn't blame yourself. It wasn't your fault what happened.
Hey, Olive.
You mean to say that while we're in here rushed off our feet, he sat in front of that goggle box with his feet up?
Listen, he's glued to it. You see, they didn't have televisions in Lusty Jack's days.
No.
It's modern times. We're all foreign to him.
Hard day's work's foreign to him. Look, he's never done a stroke all day.
Look, he's not much good to us in that state, is he?
You're going to have to do something, Vera. You can't let him carry on the way he is.
Yeah, well, I fully intend to, as soon as that magenta gets back.
Right.
Steve, look, I'm really sorry about what happened this morning.
No, look, it's me that should be apologising, not you.
No, you're upset. I mean, you had every right to be. I said some really rotten things.
Look, sit down a minute, will you?
What's up? What's happened?
Today at the hospital, we had a bit of a scare.
Is he all right?
Yeah, he's gonna be fine. He had a bit of a blockage in his breathing tube, and well, for a few seconds, I thought he was going to choke to death.
That's awful.
Yeah. Well, you've got to wear something worse. When I was leaving the hospital, I was hoping that he had died.
Steve, don't say that.
Well, that way no one's going to find out what really happened. Look, Fee, you were right this morning. I haven't been telling the truth. Not the old truth, anyway.
Go on.
Well, he had no right being on the scaffolding anyway. I mean,
Steve, what happened?
he was drunk as well. He was bladdered, shouting the odds.
Oh, no, you had a fight, didn't you? Didn't you?
He took a swing at me, Fee, so I pushed him. I didn't mean to hurt him. I didn't mean to put him in a coma, Fee.